Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. This first piece of information comes to me from Michael at VAL, I think those are L's, at VAL5LINX. And he sent me this little piece of information about Bitcoin. This is a pretty interesting article here that he's sent to me. And this article, it says, proposal to increase Bitcoin's 21 million supply sparks debate. Now, folks, I'm going to go ahead, before I read you a little bit of this, I'm going to go ahead and tell anybody who is a Bitcoin guy or gal, you want a disaster, you start fiddling with the Bitcoin supply. That is a nightmare waiting for you. But anyway, I wanted to read to you what was going on. Apparently, they had the Satoshi Roundtable. It says, at the Satoshi's Roundtable event last week, decried by some as Bitcoin's very own version of Bilderberg, the prospect of raising BTC's 21 million cap was raised. It was Matt Luongo who floated the proposal in response to a discussion about anticipated adoption of the Lightning Network. With the block reward halving every 4 years, and on-chain transaction volume likely to be low in the future, should LN take off, there will be little incentive for miners to secure the network. This could lead to it being vulnerable to 51% attacks that would undo the trust instilled in the Bitcoin network over many years. Folks, this is just further illustration that proof of work digital assets are a complete disaster. It's been exposed, and now that disaster has led them to a place where they're even having a conversation about the one thing that makes Bitcoin valuable right now, which is the supply. You want a complete and utter disaster Bitcoin, folks? Mess with that supply number, or increase that supply number. If you want to decrease it, now that's a whole different ballgame. If you can decrease it, that's different. But you talk about increasing that supply, you want to see Bitcoin go to zero, it will go to zero, maybe negative. But anyway, I just thought that was what's so ridiculous is they're trying to prop up what they all know is an inferior technology. What the real solution for Bitcoiners is not to fiddle with the supply. It's to do a one-for-one swap with a better technology such as consensus, can you say XRP, a one-for-one swap with an actual technology that's 10 times better than Bitcoin could easily be done. If you can increase the supply, you need to just go ahead and do a one-for-one swap. If you can get the supply increased, go ahead and do a one-for-one swap, folks. Otherwise, you're headed for disaster. Okay, let me get rid of that, and then I'll show you this. I just thought this was an interesting tweet that I wanted to show to you. This is by Crypto Hodler, and at Crypto Hodler 16, and he says, public pledge, Satoshi Nakamoto is the architect of Bitcoin 1.0. I believe Arthur Brillo to be the architect of Bitcoin 2.0, aka XRP. I believe they are the same person. If anyone can prove me wrong with a picture of either, I will convert my XRP to BTC and give you one BTC. And then it shows you the Arthur Brillo, co-founder Ripple, and designed XRP. This is a mystery I've brought up before on this channel, folks, and so like there's a big question as to who is Arthur Brillo. Nobody has ever shown anybody a picture of the guy, but he's mentioned in some of these some of the documentation about XRP. He's talked about alongside David Schwartz and Chris Larson and some of the early people, and so it's a very strange thing that none of them talk about the guy. But so I thought this was interesting enough to show you. Moving along, probably the most important piece of this video is what I'm showing you right now. This is from Max Lewis J. At Max Lewis J. So we now have clarity. XRP is not a security. XRP is not sold as an investment contract to fund a firm. May the bull run commence. You have my permission. We already knew this, though. And what he's referring to is this is an article. This is from the SEC's website. Now, some of you may not know, but this Hester Pierce, she is about as pro-blockchain as it gets as far as the SEC goes. Well, this is a remarks at protecting public while fostering innovation and entrepreneurship. This was written up yesterday. And so one of the things that she says in here is this line right here. And this tells you all you need to know about XRP and how they're not going to call it a security. When the tokens are not being sold as investment contracts, they're not securities at all. Tokens sold for use, this is it, tokens sold for use in a functioning network rather than as investment contracts fall outside the definition of securities. So folks, if you ever wanted an answer to all of these stupid articles that have been written about XRP being a security, there you go. It's been given to you right there. This is the most solid, I won't even use the word evidence. It's the most solid, it's factual information. She's telling you, she's at the SEC, she's a commissioner, and she's telling you that XRP falls outside. If anything is used in a functioning network, it's XRP. XRP, in fact, is one of the only actual use cases commercially being used in a network right now. So that is huge news right there. Okay, I wanted to show you these. We had a major run yesterday, but I wanted to illustrate the point. The way that these bull runs happen is you have one good day, and then all of a sudden you see an avalanche of articles that becomes, FOMO, fear of missing out. And this Bitcoin BTC, the first rally of 2019, could be the start of something new, say experts. See, really quick, the experts change their tune from bear market. All they have to see is some green, and all of a sudden they shift their expert opinions, just like this one. Why Bitcoin's forecast is finally turning bullish. Expect a Bitcoin price rise. And all that has to happen, folks, is we go from this bear market into seeing CNBC articles and things like that, and all of a sudden, just like that, you go from bear to bull, and it happens very quickly, just like how the run-up yesterday happened very quickly. And next, I wanted to show you this. I had so many articles pulled up that the thing slows down. Okay, this is really interesting. This is from a guy named Mark R. Phillips, APR, at Mark_Phillips. He says, as a longtime customer, I'm begging Vanguard to start offering crypto products like Grayscale's Digital Large Cap Fund and Grayscale's XRP Trust. Regulatory clarity, please hurry before the market leaps. Well, I just showed you regulatory clarity. If you really want to acknowledge it. Well, I wanted to show Mark a couple things that Vanguard has said in the past. This is kind of interesting. First of all, I wanted to show you this. This is from the 22nd of January 2018 from Vanguard CEO. You will never see a Bitcoin fund from us. Now, I think I covered this back. No, I didn't even have my channel back then. But I'll cover it right now. What this guy's saying, and I've seen other investment firms say the same thing. You will never see a Bitcoin fund from us. Well, I'm telling you that you will see a lot of crypto funds from them. They're not going to get left behind. And I've told you this about all of the firms on Wall Street. Not just some, but all of them will eventually be offering crypto, whether it's security token funds. In one form or fashion, yes, he will be in the crypto space. Sorry to tell him that. And so if you move along, I want to also show you this. That was from January. This, crypto expert predicts massive adoption of cryptocurrencies in 2019. This is from October 2018. And he says this. I wanted to show you this quote. This is from Brian Kelly, who's on CNBC all the time. I can tell you from the conversations that we've had for our crypto hedge fund that the institutional herd is starting to enter this market. And then he added here that Wall Street giants such as Vanguard and Schwab are likely to enter the cryptocurrency market by allowing clients direct access to cryptocurrency trading tools. So there you have it. and I decided that I would get active here and try to help Mark out. Hi, Vanguard Group. Do you have any plans to offer crypto products like Grayscale has done? Tweet. Okay, so that's out there now. That'll be an interesting Saturday tweet to see what happens with. Next, this I just thought was an awesome tweet. I don't know which guy that this guy is. I'm not even going to try to say that name, but he's someone with SBI, whether it's SBI Virtual Currencies. But it was interesting. Look at this. Last night, this is a tweet from yesterday. Last night, we had dinner with Mr. Capital, who's the president of SBI Holdings, and Mr. Morita, the very right, vice president of SBI Virtual Currencies. So I guess this guy is the SBI Virtual Currencies vice president. Of course, the topic is mainly about blockchain and cryptocurrency. These people right here could very well change the fortunes of a lot of people that are listening to the sound of my voice. These guys right here are SBI. For those of you that have not ever heard me say it, they own 10.5% of Ripple. SBI Holdings does. They went over there, formed SBI Ripple Asia, and now they're about to fully launch SBI Virtual Currencies, and XRP is the main digital asset on that platform as they started. And all of those banking customers that they have, the 23 million are about to have access to it. So you better believe these guys are starting to get exciting. This picture excited me just seeing it. Okay, I just wanted to finish with a couple of interesting things. This is from Weiss Ratings. Why would anyone trust nerd money versus central bank money? Nerds brought you the internet. Banks brought you the Great Depression. I thought that was funny. And finally, I want to finish with my same thought pattern. As you know, I'm a big fan of CZ Binance, the CEO of Binance. Someone says, "Lucky, wish I'd also had the chance to be converted so early in the game." And then CZ Binance replies to this person on Twitter. That's exactly what I thought back in 2013. Damn, I am too late. I wish I had started like those other guys. And I will say the same thing I heard back then. We are still early. The beginning of the beginning. And so for those of you who think you're too late, you're not even close to too late. It blows my mind every day just how early we still are. I can't believe it's taken this long, but it's a good lesson in new technological advances. It takes time, but trust me, I've been here wondering, why has it not happened? Why has it not happened since 2013? And the truth is, it's happening all around you. And the prices will reflect. It's just a matter of time. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family that we're still early. We're in the beginning of the beginning. Thank you for listening.